Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Brianna, and today I'm going to be doing a video on how to achieve your dream physique this year in 2026. I'm going to give you all the tips on what I did, how I did it, and also some things that I didn't do that I wish I did. But I'm going to give you those pieces of advice right now, and I'm also going to be doing that while I do my makeup. So let's get into the video. So I'm going to start off with my eyebrows. I have this mirror with me, and I'm also going to be using this mirror next to me. So if I look this way, that's what I'm looking at. So I'm going to start with my eyebrows. And the first thing that I would personally recommend is learning your BMI and weighing yourself so that you can know what exactly you're starting with. It's probably best that you do that because you don't want to just be starting in thin air and not really like doing much or doing too much while not even knowing where you're going. It's the best thing to do to at least learn how much you weigh and learn what that BMI is so that you can know, okay, am I trying to go down in weight? Am I trying to go up in weight? Am I trying to increase my BMI? Am I trying to decrease my BMI? What is it that I'm trying to do? How am I going to do that? And one of the best things that you can do is just look it up on Google. Google what is my BMI at, and then enter your height, and then enter your weight. Enter your height and then enter your weight, and it'll tell you your BMI. Another good tip is to make sure that you create a workout split. So once you learned your BMI, now you know, am I trying to increase? Am I trying to decrease? Am I trying to gain weight, lose weight? And now you need to make a workout routine based on that. So am I going to do more upper body days than lower body days? Am I going to do more lower body days than upper body days? Am I going to start running, walking, swimming? What am I going to do in order to reach my goal? So the best thing for you to do is find out, you can go on ChatGPT, you can go on to Google, you can go on to pretty much any website, AI, you can use AI, you can use Google, you can use anything. You can go ask somebody. There's fitness books, so many different ways, and create a workout split. Once you've created a workout split, it's best to create a workout routine. So for me personally, I have about 3 upper body days and 1 lower body day because my lower body is already very developed and I'm trying to build my upper body right now. So that's what I'm putting more emphasis on. And so you see how I have a goal and I'm creating, or I have created my workout routine around that goal. So if I'm trying to build my upper body, then I need to make my upper body days more prevalent. And if you're trying to build your lower body, then you need to make your lower body days more prevalent. So that is how you do that. And then what you want to do after that is you want to start training consistently. Now, after making your routine, figuring out, okay, am I going to go ahead and do more upper body days, more lower body days? Am I going to do bicep curls? Am I going to start off with bicep curls? Am I going to start off with hip thrusts? Am I going to start off with push-ups? Whatever it is that you're going to start off with, whatever it is that you're going to end the workout with, just create your routine. Once you've created that routine, you have to stick to it. You can't just create a routine and then not do anything about it. You want to make sure that you're sticking to this routine. Consistency is one of the most important things, if not the most important thing, when it comes down to building your dream physique. You're not going to get your dream physique if you're not consistent. If you're not consistent, then nothing is going to occur. You're just going to continue to give up and then start over, and then give up and then start over, and then give up again and then start over again. And it's just going to be this cycle of you feeling very, very bad about yourself, and then you feeling pretty decent about yourself because you stay consistent for a time, but then you start to fall off again. And that's not what we want. We want to stay consistent. And the best way to stay consistent is, unfortunately, to force yourself to do things. So if you're not forcing yourself to get the hell up and do what you have to do, then you're not going to achieve your goal. And achieving your goal is what we want, right? We don't want to not achieve our goal. We want to achieve our goal. So the best thing for you to do is to force yourself. When your alarm goes off in the morning, don't even think about staying in bed. Don't even allow yourself to think. Just get up. And once you start working out, your limbs are going to get warmer. Everything's going to feel pretty decent, and you're going to be able to stick to your routine, and you're going to be able to get that workout in. But it's not going to be like that. Your muscles are going to be cold at the beginning. It's not going to be all peaches and cream. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you understand that it's not going to feel good every day. When you chase your feelings, you're pretty much putting yourself in a bind, because your feelings change every single day. You're not always going to feel like working out. You're not always going to feel like running. But guess what? You need to do that if you want to achieve your goal. So one of the most important things, and something that I highly recommend you take from this video, is going ahead and staying consistent. Make sure you stay consistent. Do whatever you have to do to stay consistent. That's probably the most important thing that I can give you from this video. Another thing that you should be doing in order to achieve your dream goal is switching your environment. And I understand that switching your environment physically isn't always possible, but it is definitely possible to change your mental environment. So your mental environment is simply what you're thinking about. And you think about what you consume visually. So if you are consuming all kinds of mukbangs of people eating all kinds of stuff, if you're consuming videos of people talking about how they're so lazy and they don't want to do anything, you're going to have that in your thoughts, and whatever you think becomes reality. So what you don't want to do is continuously consume toxic content. So what you want to do is unfollow all of those toxic people, and what you want to do instead is follow fitness creators and people who are achieving things that you also want to achieve, because that's going to motivate you to do what they're doing. And when you surround yourself with people who are doing something good in life, then you too can also achieve great things, because you're surrounding yourself with people who are achieving those things. So what you also want to maintain is a good mindset, and you want to also do a lot of affirmations. I love affirmations. They keep me going, genuinely. I absolutely adore affirmations. One of my favorite affirmations is good things are here. Instead of saying good things are coming, you're just constantly saying, oh, it's going to get here, it's going to get here, it's going to get here, instead of saying, no, it's already here. So when you say good things are here, one of the things that it does is It helps you to see some of the great things that are already happening, but it also kind of tricks your brain into thinking that you already have what you're searching for, and it kind of makes you work harder than what you were working before. So tell yourself affirmations and keep yourself motivated that way. But you also have to understand, another piece of advice is that you're not going to feel motivated all the time. It's unfortunate, but it's true. You're not going to always feel motivated. You are going to sometimes feel like, damn, I don't want to do this. What I want to do is I want to lay down and I want to sleep. But you can't always do that because that doesn't align with your goal. You have to treat yourself and you have to behave as the person who already has your goal. So your dream self with your dream physique isn't going to eat chips all day. Your dream person with your dream physique isn't going to avoid the gym just because they don't feel like it. Your dream person with your dream physique is not going to act the way that you currently act. So in order to get something that you don't have, you have to do something that you've never done. And one thing that you at this current moment have never done is prioritize yourself and prioritize training and nutrition so that you can achieve what you want to achieve. So the best thing for you to do right now is to go ahead and release those toxic habits and discipline yourself to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do. Okay? Make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do. Make sure that you are disciplining yourself to the highest extent. Okay? We want to be behaving as though we already have what we want. So if the person that you want to become is lean, then that means that you got to behave like a lean person behaves. That means not eating all kinds of junk food. That means getting the proper rest. That means training consistently. If you want to gain some weight, you want to pack on some muscle, you got to eat a little bit more. Okay? You can't be eating one meal a day and saying that you want to gain muscle. That's not how that works. You got to make sure that you're acting as though you already have what you want. And if the person that already has what you want is doing certain things that you need to be copying right now. So I'm going to put on a little bit more bronzer, just a little bit more. I don't think I need too much more. So I'm just going to do like some dabs. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm almost done with my routine. I'm gonna put on a little bit of blush. And this is so pigmented. I only have to put like a little bit on the corners of my cheeks. Something that I wish I would have done when I was first starting out was not comparing myself to other people. Everybody's body is different. You can't compare yourself and think to yourself, oh, well, this person looks like this. And so that means that I have to look like that too. You got to be patient. That's another thing. Be very, very, very patient. Do not get in here being like, oh, well, I've been working out for a month, and so that means that I should have my dream body. You're not going to get your dream body in a month. I'm just going to let you know that right now. You're not going to get your dream physique in a month. You're not even going to get it in 3 months. It's probably going to take a good year of consistency and discipline to get what you really, really want. To achieve your peak physique, you're going to need to be training for at least a year, at least. So one piece of advice that I would tell myself 1,000 times again is make sure that you understand that this is going to take some time. Not only that, But if you're watching videos of people saying, oh, here's how you achieve a six-pack in 2 weeks. Here's how you achieve a six-pack quickly. Here's how you get bigger legs in 1 week. Here's how you get bigger arms in 3 days. You're not going to achieve any of those things in that little amount of time. So instead of listening to that, listen to people that are being honest with you and telling you, hey, you're gonna need to be patient and consistent and disciplined in order to achieve what you want to achieve. So I would tell myself not to compare myself to other people, and make sure that you understand your own body. That's why I told you guys at the beginning, learn your BMI, okay? Learn your weight so that you can create a routine based off of you, not based off of the next person, because the next person is doing what they have to do. You need to now do what you have to do, okay? So I'm gonna put on some lip liner while I bake. One meal that is obviously very cliche in the gym community, but it's a really, really good thing. It's a really good meal, is chicken, rice, and broccoli, or some kind of vegetable. Everybody eats that. Every gym person eats that because it's effective and it gives you the proper nutrients. Make sure you're eating lots of yogurt, fruit, veggies, proteins, carbs, healthy carbs, and you're gonna be good. You'll be fine, okay? You don't need to be too strict with your diet, because being restrictive is just gonna take you backwards, okay? You don't want to be too restrictive. You don't want to do that. But what you do want to do is you want to make sure that you're eating nutritious meals at least 80% of the time. So the 80-20 rule is a great rule to begin your fitness journey. And even for people like me who have been lifting and have been running, or we've been working out for a while, this 80-20 rule is good for us as well. I'm gonna put on another coat of lip gloss. Obviously I love lip gloss. And then I'm just gonna blend this in, or actually no, I'm not gonna blend it in with that. There we go. So another good tip is to make sure that you're getting your cardio in. Something that I used to do is skip cardio because I thought that it would make me lose muscle. Cardio does not make you lose muscle. Not eating makes you lose muscle, okay? So do your cardio after your workout. Do 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 cardio after your workout. Like literally, that's one of the biggest things besides consistency with lifting. Be consistent with your cardio as well. Do at least 10 minutes of cardio after you're done working out, after you're done lifting. That is going to give you what you want, girl, okay? That's going to give you what you want. You want a flatter tummy. You want a slimmer waist. You want a slimmer back. Cardio, girl. Cardio is good for you. And cardio is not something that should be skipped. So you have your workout session. You've got your, I'm having a brain fart right now. Okay, so this is reaching the end of the video. I want to say thank you if you've watched it all the way through. I work really hard on my videos, and I'm very happy if you made it to this point. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you understand that you are amazing. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. You're great, okay? And you are capable of achieving the goal that you want. You do not have to be like everybody else. You don't have to hate yourself. You don't have to put yourself down. All you need is a good routine that you stick to, okay? And sticking to a routine, my earrings are literally okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry for that. My earrings are, I think this ear is starting to close for some reason, and I wear earrings like every single day, so I don't know why it's doing that. But thank you so much for watching. I will be posting a ab routine later this week, and also a squat variation workout, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.